Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're staying in Jacksonville Beach and we're staying in a hotel we've never stayed in before. It's an Element by Westin, which is a Marriott property. That's a mouthful. So we're gonna take a look around the 1-bedroom suite here. So let's go. So starting off right off the bat, as you can see, front door behind me here, we're gonna start off over in the kitchen, which is right over here to our left. Now, not every room comes with a full kitchen setup at this hotel, but the suites do, and they do have queen and king suites, and they do have a studio suite, which is more like your home to suites, town place suites. It's kind of like that where it's all in one room. Now, being that this is a 1-bedroom suite, our bedroom is off to the side and has a door, whereas those other ones are just one big open floor plan. So in here we have pretty much everything you would need for a week at the beach, really. We've got open cabinets up here with cups, bowls, plates, and I kind of looked around last night. They're not all of them are like full. We've got cutting boards in here. We've got a toaster and some mixing utensils. We have cooking utensils over here. And what I thought was interesting is they don't have a drawer for the silverware. All of the pots, pans, and silverware are kind of down here in the bottom. We do have a 2-burner cooktop up here, so if you really want to cook, you can cook. We've got a microwave and a dishwasher, so that way you can clean up and everything. And what I really love is the fact that we have a refrigerator. When you're staying anywhere for more than a couple days and when you're doing what I do for work, it's nice to kind of feel like you're not in a hotel and you can go to the store and get some of your favorites. Whereas if you're staying in a smaller location with a smaller fridge, you can't always get everything that you want. Now, we also have a dining room table, which has 2 chairs. And what's interesting about these chairs is they don't have backs. I wasn't quite sure how comfortable these chairs would be, but they're basically like a saddle. It's not the most comfortable seat, I would think, for long-term, but for short-term use, it's really not that bad. Next up, we are going to, actually, let me show you guys the rest of the entryway real quick. So over here to the right, when you first come in, there is a little storage area for you to kind of like put your purses, your bags, your book bags right here. What I wish they had were hooks. Like if they had some hooks over here, that would be even better for me to like hang my coat or hang my bag, so I didn't feel like I had to kind of tidy up this corner every time. Now there is a closet armoire in here. So we've got the extra linens up here. We've got 3 drawers. There's an ironing board and an iron and extra hangers in here, which is nice. So you have that little bit of extra space. Next up, we're gonna show the living room. So what's interesting as well about this hotel is it's European style in the sense that in order to operate the lights, you have to have a key in here. And I'm gonna show you guys really quick what that looks like. So if you take the key out, apparently if I turn the lights off, it still turns on. But anyways, they told me in order to activate the lights, I had to keep this key in here, and like every couple of days you have to take it out and put it back in. Interesting. So
why?
I don't know.
Right?
They didn't really
the question
say.
I have, why?
But I will say this, that it did offer a digital key, but you can't just use the digital key because you have to have this for the lights. So you do still have to go to the front desk to get a key for that, even if you just want to use the digital key in the app. So this is the extra living space. Now the couch is pretty big. You could definitely fit a few people into this space. It is a pull-out couch, so you can house another group of people here with this bed, which is pretty nice. It's actually fairly comfortable. And one thing I will say about this room is when we got in last night, it was pretty dark outside. This was one of the best lit hotel rooms we've stayed at in a long time. I didn't feel like I was in a cave. We don't even have the light on right now, but there's a light in this space, which is really nice. And then we obviously have this big open window. Unfortunately, it's a bit overcast today, so not a whole lot of bright sunlight coming in. And you get the view of the parking lot out here, which we'll show you in just a second. There is a lamp over here, and then there's a lamp back here by the desk, which we'll show you in just a second. Over here, we've got a big TV. I would say it's probably about a 55, maybe 65-inch TV, which is really nice. And one thing I will say about the TVs, even though they're pressed up against the wall, they do have the connector back here to make it easy for you to plug in if you want to use your Roku. And I thought that was a really nice extra added touch. Next up is the workspace. I like that this workspace is disconnected from the other surface areas in the hotel. If you know anything about staying in extended stay hotels or even hotels in general, usually they just give you one long, big counter space in the room, and it's not very disconnected. I like that this is an actual dedicated workspace, so you don't feel like you're just in this weird cave. Like I mentioned before, there is a little desk lamp over here, and they do have USB-C and regular USB plugs, both on the lamp and on the walls, which is a nice touch. It does show that they did update a lot of the electric in the room. Next up, we're gonna go take a look at the bathroom. Now, this is one of the more spacious bathrooms we've stayed at in a while. Both Gary and I are in here, and we're not like shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. It is a typical Marriott style shower. I do like that we have the draw door versus the in and out door. We do have hangers on the wall to hang up your towel. It does come with body wash and shampoo. If you want conditioner, it looks like you're probably gonna be out of luck because they don't stock that. So make sure you bring your own conditioner. But they do provide you shampoo and a conditioning shampoo and body wash. There is a little shelf in here for you to put your toiletries, but already you can see we've only got one person's toiletries in there and it takes up the whole thing. So not a whole lot of storage space in there, but it is a fairly nice shower. And then you've got the rest of your typical amenities. You've got your toilet and your sink. I do like that the surface area for the sink does have a lot of room for storage, so we can kind of spread out a little bit. The mirror is nice and big. The lighting in here is nice. Now at night, it is motion censored. There is a little motion sensor light that will come on, so you don't have to turn on all the lights unless you want to. And you do have to push the switch if you want the lights to come on and off, because they are motion censored, like I said, and I think they will turn off if you leave the room after so long. Next up, we're gonna go take a look at the bedroom. And one other nice feature is there is a mirror, a full-size mirror on the back of the bathroom door, so if you wanna check your fit before you go out for the day, you can check your fit. So this is the bedroom. It is a king-size bed, which was really nice, and I have to say, we are definitely Team Marriott when it comes to Marriott mattresses. It does have a little bit more flexibility in terms of the firmness, and we prefer a little bit softer mattress, whereas Hilton definitely gives you way more of a firmer mattress. The pillows weren't dead pillows for me last night, which is usually a problem we run into in a lot of hotels, is we have to get extra pillows just because they just don't support our head enough. The bed was warm, honestly. The sheets were comfortable. I got a really good sleep last night, and the only thing that really interfered with my sleep was this. As you guys can see, we're literally on the outside edge of the building, and we back up right up to a busy road, and this road is busy 90% of the time. I think the only time I didn't really hear a lot of heavy traffic was between like 2 and 6 a.m. last night. And you do get a lot of that road noise in this room when the air conditioning fan isn't going. So keep that in mind. Maybe ask for a more interior room that faces the parking lot versus the road if that might be something that bothers you. Now there are nightstands on both sides of the bed. There are these little like sconces, which are kind of cute and interesting. We do have plugs. We've got an alarm clock that does have USB plugs on it. And I don't think you have anything with USBs on your side. But again, like I said, there are nightstands on both sides. Not a whole lot of storage. Some hotels like to give you drawers. Personally, I don't really care for the drawers. I never put anything in them because I'm always afraid I'm going to forget them when we leave the hotel. And it does have a barn sliding door over here. So that way, if you need to, you can always close it off to the rest of the apartment. I will say this door is very loud at night because when you're trying to close it and it's super quiet. This room is so quiet at night. Like you hear everything but like other than the road noise, you hear everything that happens in the room. So when you're trying to be quiet, it is actually a pretty loud door. Over here we have another armoire closet situation. Again, you've got more hangers, you've got hanging space. This is where you're gonna find your safe and a few more drawers, which I thought was really a nice touch. So you can have 2 big groups of people and still have a place to kind of store your stuff if you're gonna be here for more than a few days. Lastly, in the room, we do have another, this is the same size TV that's in the living room. And again, on the back side of the TV, they have the USB plug. So that way, if you want to plug in your external device, you can watch movies. You can do that in here without feeling like you gotta shimmy your way to the back of the TV, which we have done in so many hotels, and it's so frustrating because you can't quite really get back in there. So now that we've taken a look at the room, let's go take a look at the rest of the hotel.
All right, here's the lobby, or well, I'm sorry, here's the hallway. Nice new carpets. It does smell like new construction in here, so do know that. It is a little confusing though, because they branch out in different areas. So it's a little more confusing hallway-wise than other hotels, but it's not too bad once you get the hang of it. And let's check out the laundry. Here is the laundry area. It smells really nice. What were you saying?
So they have a laundry room on this floor, which is the 3rd floor, and the 2nd floor. There's only 3 floors in this hotel. And those are some expensive prices. Let's take a closer look.
Wow. Okay, so first off, you need to download an app, which I'm not going to show because I don't care whether you download it or not. But there's an OEM laundry something app. It's $5 to wash and $3.50 to dry. Let's see if we click heavy, does it make a difference? Nah. So it's $5 either way. Don't know how that helps you, but there's...
They do look like new machines. I will say that.
I don't know about that. They look like every other machine. I mean, they are clean, if that makes them new. But again, $5 to wash, $3.50 to dry. Let's check if high temperature makes a difference or anything. No, so it's only $3.50. Only $3.50. Wow. So I definitely would not recommend washing here because it's a little bit overpriced. Just go to a washer and dryer complex. There's an ice machine in these, which is kind of nice. And then they... What'd you say?
And filtered water.
Yeah, and it also has a water machine too up here. So you don't have to go all the way down to the gym like we do in other hotels to get our water refilled. You can just come in here. There's no cups for it, so you'd have to have your own container. Yeah. But they do actually leave you a water container in the room, so you could refill that here.
That's pretty cool.
Let's take a look at the rest of the hotel.
Yeah.
The lobby has some interesting like bike stuff.
Yeah, bike.
And then there's bike seats around this corner. So there's some interesting design. And then over here is the lobby. Here's the workstation, in case you wanted to. It's right off the lobby. And they have a nice little sitting area here. Something interesting about this hotel is they do have bikes that you can rent if you want to scoot down and go to the beach on the bike. And they're right by the pool that Nacy's going to. We've made it out to the pool. It's kind of hidden behind this like grass wall. It's pretty small, but it is heated. So it is heated if you want to use it in the wintertime. You can hear those lovely noises. What you think of the pool?
It's quaint. It's quaint. It's tiny, but it's supposed to be heated. I wish they had a hot tub, honestly. It's always what I want is a hot tub. It doesn't look like you can get to it from inside the hotel, so you'd have to walk out and come around the corner.
Which could be an issue with the cold.
Yeah.
Because you got to go from here over to there, and then inside the building. It's going to be a little chilly.
Yeah, and the temperature has dropped since I went out this morning, so it's actually getting colder.
It's got a decent amount of sitting area, though, if you want to sit here, but there's no views. So it's kind of up to you. No sunshine in here. And then there's like direct access to the road over there. I don't know why, but there is.
Okay guys, as you can see, we are in the gym. Honestly, this is definitely one of the nicest gyms I have been in. We've got a lot of treadmills, they all work. We've got some ellipticals. And the treadmills do have like TVs, access to like YouTube and other things. You can even like set up a scene that you want to walk to. We got a recumbent bike. We've also got a stationary bike. It's not a Peloton, but it's very Peloton-esque. And then there's also the big TV over here. We got towels, some sanitary wipes. There's a water fountain in here too, in case you want to refill your water. Obviously safety devices. And it's just right here, right off the elevators. The elevators are literally right over there outside the door. We've got some stationary weight equipment as well. So definitely have a lot to truly do a full workout in here. So like I said, definitely one of the nicer gyms that I have been in.
So here's the happy hour, in case you're looking for it. Here's the... Not too much to it. Alright, we're in the lobby, and there definitely is a decent amount of people down here during the 1 hour free beer fest. That's what you get during the relax hour. Alright, here's an example of one of the breakfasts. This is the French toast that the chef here makes. Really looks good. Got some sausage, and then they have a yogurt bar that you can basically put your own yogurt together. So I put granola, strawberries, and some coconut in there. But this looks really good. I mean, he makes it, you have to wait for it, so it does take a little bit, but it looks like it's gonna be worth it.
Hotel was good.
Yeah, honestly, it's one of the best hotels we've stayed at in a while.
And yeah, I would say...
It was our first time at a Marriott Element, right?
Yeah, we had never stayed at a Element, which is a partner of Westin, which is, yeah, the whole hotel tier thing gets a little confusing. But the bed was comfy, the room was spacious, the room was clean, all of the amenities worked and were accessible.
Hotel staff was amazing. The food downstairs for free. The best I've ever had. Honestly, they had a chef that actually knew how to cook and was cooking the food. It was really good. Even like the sausage and stuff was cooked that day, not just pre-made and like thrown out there. Definitely excellent. The location was great.
Yeah, close to a bunch of restaurants you could walk to. You could walk to the beach. Yep. You could, if you had a hotel room on the other side, you could see the beach.
The two negatives that I have for it is the pool is outside, which isn't a problem in the summer or anything, but we were there and it was cold, not so great. And then make sure to ask for a room on the inside so you don't get all the road noise, because the road noise can get a little loud at night, especially if it's busy out there on Jacksonville Beach.
Yeah, and our room, we had a full functioning kitchen with a refrigerator and a stove. Honestly, that was really nice. Publix was like right around the corner from us.
Great water pressure. Honestly, everything at this hotel. We definitely recommend this hotel.
Yeah, if you're going to Jacksonville Beach, I would definitely 10 out of 10 stay here.
And we've got a interest in exploring some more Marriott Element hotels as well.
For sure. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
Make sure you ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.